Welcome to the Republic of Belarus, a country that's about to steal your heart and rewrite your travel plans. Tucked away in Eastern Europe, Belarus is where ancient history meets modern charm, where every corner feels like a discovery waiting to happen. From the electric energy of Minsk streets to the tranquil beauty of its countryside, this place is a love letter to adventurers, culture seekers, and anyone craving something new. And trust me, by the end of this video, you'll be packing your bags for Belarus. Plus, there's a mind-blowing fact coming up that'll have you hitting that share button. Quick question. Have you ever heard of Belarus before this video? Drop a yes or no in the comments. And if it's a yes, tell me where you first heard about this hidden gem. Bonus points if you share this video with a friend who's never heard of it. Let's see how many new explorers we can inspire. Let's set the scene. Belarus is perfectly positioned in Northern Europe, like the unsung hero of the continent, bridging east and west. It's surrounded by Poland to the west, Lithuania and Latvia to the north, Ukraine to the south, and Russia to the east, covering 207,600 km². It's bigger than countries like the Netherlands or Switzerland, but with a population of just 9 million, it feels open, uncrowded, and refreshingly authentic. Imagine wandering through cities where you can hear your own thoughts, or hiking trails where it's just you and nature. No tourist overload here. Fun fact, Belarus is flatter than a pancake, with its highest point, Dzierżynskaya Hara, at just 345 meters. So hikers don't expect Everest, but do expect jaw-dropping scenery. Are you a city explorer or a nature junkie? Comment city or nature and tell me what kind of adventure you'd chase in Belarus. Belarus's landscapes are straight out of a fantasy novel. No coastline? No problem. This landlocked gem is 40% forest, with emerald green woodlands that feel alive with secrets. Add to that over 11,000 lakes. Yes, 11,000, earning Belarus the nickname Land of Lakes. Lake Narok, the largest, is a turquoise paradise perfect for kayaking or just soaking in the views. Then there's the Pripyat Marshes, one of Europe's largest wetlands, buzzing with rare birds, otters, and even elusive lynx. It's a haven for wildlife lovers and photographers. Pro tip, visit in early morning for the best wildlife spotting and those magical foggy sunrises. Which would you explore first? A lake, a forest, or a marsh? Drop your choice in the comments, lake, forest, or marsh, and tag a friend you drag along for the adventure. Hold on to your hats, because Belarus is home to the Bialowieza forest, a UNESCO World Heritage Site that's basically Europe's last time capsule. Straddling the border with Poland, this primeval forest is one of the continent's last untouched woodlands, with trees so old they've seen centuries pass. Picture gnarled oaks, towering pines, and a carpet of wildflowers. Oh, and did I mention the European bison? These majestic giants, weighing up to a ton, roam free here. Over 600 of them, the largest wild population in Europe. Guided tours let you spot bison, wolves, and even rare birds like the black stork. It's like stepping into a wildlife documentary. Would you brave a night camping in Bialowieza to hear the forest come alive? Comment bison if seeing one in the wild is on your bucket list, and share this video with a friend who'd geek out over this forest. Belarus's history is like a Game of Thrones saga. Epic, intense, and full of twists. For centuries, this land was a chessboard for empires. The Grand Duchy of Lithuania, Poland, and Russia all staked their claim, with Belarus caught in the middle. In the 13th century, it was part of the powerful Grand Duchy, a medieval superpower. By the 18th century, the Polish-Lithuanian Commonwealth was carved up, and Belarus was split like a puzzle, with pieces under Russian, Polish, and Austrian rule. Fast forward to World War I, and Belarus became a brutal battleground under German occupation. After the war, Poland snatched western Belarus, while the East joined the Soviet Union in 1922 as the Belarusian Soviet Socialist Republic. But the drama was far from over. Are you a history nerd? Comment yes if you'd visit Belarus's historical sites, and tell me which era fascinates you most. The 20th century tested Belarus's spirit. During World War II, it was a major battlefront, with entire cities like Minsk reduced to ashes. Nearly a third of the population, soldiers, civilians, and entire communities, perished, one of the highest losses in Europe. Yet, Belarusians rebuilt with grit, preserving their language, traditions, and identity. When the Soviet Union collapsed in 1991, Belarus stepped boldly into independence, forging a modern identity while honoring its roots. Today, you'll see Soviet-era monuments alongside sleek new architecture, a testament to their resilience. And that shocking historical secret? It's coming up, so don't click away. What's a place you've visited that inspired you with its comeback story? Share it in the comments. History sets the stage, but it's the people and culture that make Belarus unforgettable. From Slavic traditions to Soviet influences with a modern European twist, Belarusians have a vibe that's warm, proud, and downright magnetic. Curious about their festivals, food, or legendary hospitality? We're diving deep next, and trust me, you'll want to book a flight just to join the party. If you're already falling for Belarus, hit that like button and subscribe for more travel inspo. Share this with your travel crew, and let's see who's ready to explore this hidden gem. Now, let's get to the soul of Belarus, its culture. This is where ancient Slavic roots meet modern flair, creating a vibe that's both nostalgic and fresh. From intricate embroidery to heart-pounding folk dances, Belarusians pour their history into everything they do. We're talking festivals that light up the night, food that warms the heart, and traditions so unique, they'll have you spamming the share button. Plus, there's a quirky custom coming up that'll make you want to try it yourself. What's a cultural tradition you've seen that blew your mind? Drop it in the comments, and let's compare notes. Belarusians are the heartbeat of this country. With deep Slavic roots, they share a close bond with Russians and Ukrainians, reflected in their language and traditions. Over 80% are Orthodox Christian, and their churches, like the Holy Spirit Cathedral in Minsk, are architectural masterpieces with golden domes that glow at sunset. A smaller Catholic minority adds a unique flavor, setting Belarus apart from Western Europe. Most people speak Belarusian or Russian, and here's a travel hack. Learn a few phrases like "Privitani," hello, or "Dziękuję," thank you. Locals will light up when you try. At festivals like Kupale, you'll see Belarusians weave flower crowns, sing folk songs, and leap over bonfires to celebrate midsummer. It's pure magic. Would you learn a few Belarusian phrases for your trip? Comment yes or no and share one phrase you'd try. Belarusian culture is a feast for the senses, literally. Food is a love language here, with dishes that scream comfort. Draniki, those crispy potato pancakes, are a national obsession, served with dollops of sour cream or even caviar for a fancy twist. Then there's borscht, a beet soup that's as vibrant as it is delicious, and machonka, a pork stew you dip bread into. With over 300 potato-based dishes, Belarus is a carb lover's paradise. Festivals like Kupale bring the culture to life, with bonfires, folk music, and dances that go till dawn. Fun fact, during Kupale, locals search for a mythical fern flower believed to grant wishes. Would you join the hunt? Which Belarusian dish would you try first? Draniki, borscht, or machonka? Drop it in the comments and tag a foodie friend. Belarusians have a knack for turning heads. With their Slavic features, think blonde hair, striking blue or green eyes, and tall frames, they bring effortless style to the table. Belarusian women, in particular, are known for their elegance, blending traditional embroidered linen dresses with modern, chic outfits. You'll see this on Minsk streets, where fashion is a mix of Soviet nostalgia and European trends. Locals take pride in looking sharp, and their warmth makes you feel like you're among friends. Fun fact, Belarusian linen is so famous, it's exported worldwide for its quality. Would you rock a Belarusian-inspired outfit? Comment yes if you try Belarusian fashion, or share your favorite travel style tip. Belarusian hospitality is next level. Imagine being invited to a local's home for a spread of borscht, fresh rye bread, and a shot of vodka. Or 3. Toasting is an art here, with heartfelt speeches that can last minutes. Locals love sharing their culture, and visitors are treated like family. Here's a viral challenge. When you visit, say "dziękuję" to a local and capture their smile on video. Post it with Belarus vibes, and we might feature you in our next video. Pro tip: bring a small gift like chocolate from your home country to show appreciation. It's a Belarusian tradition. Would you take on the Belarus Vibes challenge? Comment yes and tag a friend to join you. Ready to make Belarus your next adventure? Getting here is a breeze. Minsk National Airport welcomes direct flights from cities like London, Istanbul, Dubai, and even Beijing. Most nationalities get visa-free entry for up to 30 days. Score: you can enter multiple times, as long as your total stay doesn't exceed 90 days a year. One catch: if you stay over 5 days, register your address with local authorities. Hotels usually handle this. Non-Schengen travelers need health insurance. About €31 for a month or €170 for a year to cover medical emergencies. Save this video for your travel checklist, and you're set. What's your top travel planning tip? Share it in the comments to help fellow explorers. Exploring Belarus is a dream for travelers. Minsk's metro is a masterpiece. Clean, cheap, and adorned with Soviet mosaics that scream photo op. A ride costs less than $1. For city hopping, trains and buses connect you to gems like Brest, with its historic fortress, or Grodno, known for its charming old town. Want to chase bison in Bialowieza Puszcza? Rent a car for the ultimate road trip through national parks. Pro tip: download offline maps, as rural Wi-Fi can be spotty. What's your favorite way to explore a new country? Metro, train, or car? Drop your pick in the comments and share a travel hack for getting around. Thinking of staying in Belarus longer? It's totally possible. Option 1. Fall in love and marry a Belarusian. Yep, it's a legit path to residency. Once married, you can rent a home, work, and apply for a permit. Option 2. Score a job with a Belarusian company. Tech, agriculture, and manufacturing are hot industries, and a work invite streamlines the visa process. Start applications at Belarusian embassies and be ready for some paperwork. It can take 2 to 3 months, but living in this vibrant country is worth the wait. Fun fact: Belarus's tech scene is booming, with companies like EPAM born here. Would you move to a new country for love or work? Comment love or work and tell me why. Living in Belarus is surprisingly affordable. In Minsk, a one-bedroom apartment rents for about $400 to $600 a month, plus $50 for utilities and $10 to $15 for fast internet. Many buildings are Soviet-era. Think solid but retro. Salaries average $450 to $700 after taxes, with tech jobs paying up to $1,500. Food is a steal. A hearty meal at a local restaurant costs $5 to $10, and groceries are even cheaper at markets. However, prices have risen due to migration from Russia and Ukraine, so budget wisely. Belarusians are open to foreigners, and mixed marriages are common. Many locals even move abroad with their partners. Could you live on $700 a month in Belarus? Comment yes or no and share your budget travel tip. Belarus is a safe haven for travelers. Despite a love for vodka and lively nights, crime rates are super low. Minsk feels safer than many Western capitals. The nightlife is electric, especially on Oktyabrskaya Street, where street art, food trucks, and live music create a festival vibe. Want to blend in? Learn a few Russian or Belarusian phrases. English works in tourist areas, but locals appreciate the effort. Pro tip, try a Belarusian craft beer like Bialowieza for a true local experience. Would you hit the clubs or chill in a cozy cafe? Comment club or cafe and tag a friend you'd party with in Minsk. Belarusians know how to live well. Vodka is practically a cultural ambassador, sipped with meals or during epic toasts that can turn into mini speeches. Don't worry, you don't need to drink to fit in, but if you do, pace yourself. The lifestyle here balances work and play, with cafes serving Belarusian pastries like verhuni, fried dough, and krambambula, a honey-spiced liquor that's a must-try. On weekends, locals flock to parks or dachas, country cottages for relaxation. Here's a fun tradition. Every toast starts with za zdоровье, to health. Practice your toast and share it in the comments. Drop your best toast idea for a Belarusian party, and let's see who's got the most epic one. Belarus has some laws that'll make you double take. Ready? No dog walking or cycling in public parks? Yep, even leashed pups are a no-go. Littering? Don't even think about it. Civilian police are eagle-eyed, and fines hit hard. Foreigners who break rules could face deportation. So play it smart. And here's the big one. Belarus is Europe's only country where the death penalty is still active, a topic that sparks heated debate. It's a reminder to respect local laws while you explore. Which quirky law surprised you most? Comment the weirdest travel rule you've encountered, and share this video with someone who'd be stunned. Belarus is a foodie's paradise and an agricultural giant. It's Europe's top dairy producer, churning out creamy cheeses, butter, and yogurts that'll ruin you for anything else. Potatoes? They're practically royalty here, with Belarus ranking as the world's 7th largest producer. From draniki to kolduni, potato dumplings stuffed with meat or mushrooms, the cuisine is hearty and soul-warming. Visit a local market like Komarovsky in Minsk for fresh produce and homemade treats. Foodies, what's your must-try Belarusian dish? Drop draniki, kolduni, or another dish you devour, and tag a friend for a Belarusian food adventure. Belarus has a unique social dynamic. Women are the backbone of the workforce, dominating roles in education, healthcare, and tech. Over 50% of professionals are women. Many men, meanwhile, seek higher-paying jobs in Russia or Europe, creating a slight population imbalance. 5 million women to 4 million men. This makes Belarus a fascinating place for cultural connections, with locals open to foreigners. Single travelers, does this spark your curiosity? What's your take on these dynamics? Comment yes if Belarus's vibe makes you want to visit, and share why. Belarus is a treasure trove for history and architecture lovers. Minsk's Independence Avenue blends grand Soviet monuments with sleek modern buildings. The Mir Castle complex with its fairy tale turrets and Nesfish Palace with its opulent halls are UNESCO gems that transport you through time. Don't miss Brest Fortress, a Bialowieza memorial that's both haunting and inspiring. Pro tip, visit in spring for blooming castle gardens. Which spot would you hit first? Comment Mir, Nesfish, or Brest and tag a history buff to join you. Belarus's weather is a roller coaster. Winters are brutal, with January temps dipping to 20 degrees. Bundle up like a polar explorer. Summers hit 20 to 25 degrees, perfect for lake swims or forest hikes. Spring and September are Goldilocks seasons, mild, colorful, and crowd-free. Festivals like Slaviansky Bazaar in July bring music and culture to life. Planning a trip? Save this video for timing tips. When would you visit Belarus? Spring, summer, or autumn? Comment your choice and why. Belarusians are warm, welcoming, and proud of their country. Overt racism is rare, and locals love sharing their culture with visitors. Mixed marriages are common, with many Belarusians moving abroad with foreign partners. Be generous and open. Counting pennies isn't their style. Pro tip, join a local dance or cooking class to bond with residents. Would you learn a Belarusian dance to connect with locals? Comment yes if you try a Belarusian dance and share a cultural experience you've loved abroad. Life in Belarus is affordable, but evolving. The Belarusian ruble is the currency, with $1 equaling about 3.2 BNs. Minimum wage is around $170, but most earn $450 to $700 monthly after taxes. Rent in Minsk starts at $400, with utilities adding $50. Tech jobs are booming, thanks to Belarus's Silicon Valley of the East status. Prices have risen due to migration, but it's still cheaper than Western Europe. Fun fact, Belarusians love their dachas, country homes for weekend escapes. Would you try the dacha life? Comment dacha if you chill at a Belarusian country home and share your dream travel lifestyle. Belarus is more than a destination. It's a journey into history, nature, and heartwarming culture. From the ancient Bialowieza forest to Minsk's vibrant streets, this country surprises at every turn. And here's that shocking fact. Bialowieza is home to Europe's largest wild bison population, and one of the continent's last primeval forests, untouched for centuries. How's that for a reason to visit? That's your ultimate guide to Belarus, the hidden gem that's ready to steal your heart. If this video got you pumped, smash that like button, drop a bison emoji, a cow in the comments, and share it with your travel crew. Want more epic destinations like this? Subscribe and hit the bell so you never miss an adventure. Where should we explore next? Tell me below, and I'll see you in the next journey.